Hey, Eddie from the Batcave here. How's everybody doing this week? I'm going to show you my pulls, my weekend haul, plus 2 mail calls. Let's get going. First off, I want to give a big shout out to Crystal. It's a young lady I met yesterday at an appointment, and she knows her stuff about X-Men, the older 80s, 90s style. Doesn't like the new stuff that's been going on, but she loves the X-Men. She was the one that was telling me about Rogue when Rogue first took Thor's hammer, which was a What If issue, Volume 2, number 66. She really likes Rogue, and it was fun talking to her about the old comic book stuff. So, Crystal, thank you. Thank you for watching. So let's get going. Oh, and also my family. Let me not forget them. They gave me a little birthday party this weekend. They made a nice cake for me. They gave me gifts. My daughter-in-law, my favorite daughter-in-law, gave me this that she made. You can see it. Eddie from the Batcave, little bat logo there, and a bat logo in front. There you go. Just in time for the winter because it's getting cold down here. All right, now let's get going. From DC Comics, continue on with the Fear State storyline, Batman 116. There we go. It's coming along. The story's coming along. Marvel Amazing Fantasy number 4. Look at that cover. Storm there with a broken shield. Story continues after what happened last issue with Ben. Amazing Spider-Man number 77. I got the Joe Jusko variant. I like Joe Jusko. There we go. From Binge Book, the Unbeatable Blue Baron number 1. Now I like the first book that they released of Binge, which was pretty good. This was more like a nostalgia buy because it's kind of classic, me growing up with old style heroes like that. So I can't wait to read this because the last book was a fun read, so I did enjoy that. New from AWA Upshot, Knighted number 1 of 5. I got the variant. Now I read this before I came on. I'm not gonna buy number 2. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. The cover looked good. I thought the story was gonna entice me some more, but it didn't. It seemed something similar, and it felt kind of rushed. And yeah, I didn't really care for it. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't get it. Okay, that was that. From Image Comics, Firepower number 17. Love this book. The story was great. Yeah, I keep hyping this book a lot, and it's awesome. So I'm hoping you guys are on this. The story I read today was pretty good. Pretty good, guys. All right. From Dark Horse Comics, Sheena, the Queen of the Jungle. I'm going to cover her here. I got the Lou Pacello version. There we go. Got that from her. I don't want to show the whole thing because kids are watching this video. So, Sheena first appeared in WAG Comic number 46 back in 1938. I think she's one of the first super female character that had her own book, which I thought Wonder Woman was, but I am wrong. So Sheena the Jungle. Again, I read this before I came on. Wasn't bad. It wasn't like like that, but it was okay. So if you see it up on the shelf, pick it up if you're bored. It's not a bad story. Okay. All right, now let's continue. My weekend haul. I ended up in Ollie's, and I ended up buying Batgirl Volume 1, The Darkest Reflection. Only $3. Look at that. Kind of like that cover. Actually, I like this costume better than the costume that's popping out right now. That's that. From Discount Comic Book Service. This is a mail call, guys. I ended up getting the Marvel, versus She-Hulk. Preparing for the She-Hulk number 1 that's coming out later. I got that. Plus, Wonder Woman, the 80 Years of the Amazing Warrior. Got that from there. And that was, again, from Discount Comic Book Service. There we go. Now, from Midtown Comics, I ended up... And Jay Christopher, I'm going to be checking on that thing you sent me. Captain America number 1, I got... David Mack variant cover. There you go. Kind of like that. What's cheap? Batwoman. I got the Bombshell variant. There you go. Like that cover. It's pretty nice. And I also got Futures and Batgirl with the reflective All right. And that was from Midtown Comics. Okay, now my haul from the East River Comic Show. Also, they're going to do another show at the end of November, November 28th. It will be in Bristol, Connecticut. More on that later. It was a fun time over there because there was a lot of stuff going on at that show at the East River that I was at Sunday. Got to see my boys Brian and Mark at the Geekonomic Podcast boys, and they gave me a little Batmobile. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. So let's get going. What I picked up from there: Captain America 409. These were dollar books. Oh, one of them. Sorry, guys. Teen Titans. Got that. Also, these were $1. And I know I got these copies, but mine's, this is probably better than mine. There we go. The, I don't know, fuchsia pink variant. That. Yeah. Marvel's first superhero football player there. All that was for $1. All right, and the other ones from another vendor, got them on sale. Detective Comics, excuse me, Batman and Batgirl number 389. There you go. I'm excited about this. These were half off. Detective 577, part 3. Tom McFarlane cover there. Detective 498. What a sweet cover, huh? And this one, 458. That's one. And that was all from the comic book show. I wish I would have stayed there a little longer, but you know, I have commitments that I had to take care of. But I could have spent a lot more money there. It was awesome. If you guys end up in a situation when there's a comic book show like that in your community around your area, I mean, this was just over the line in my in Connecticut, and I live in Massachusetts. Go to it, because that's where you're gonna find the good deals. Not these big fancy Comic Cons and stuff like that, because they still have to pay a fee. These guys, they're just paying for a table, and you're gonna get the best deals. And I want to thank those guys for doing that for everybody. So it was a fun time. Look at that. I'm gonna show you this again. Beautiful. I know I'm over my limit there, guys. So let me let you go. That's all I have for you guys. Anything you want to talk about, you give me a holler. You let me know. As always, from the Batcave, this is Eddie Nieves. See ya.